Okay, so last week we looked at functions and linear functions. Now we're going to be given a relation and we're going to have to identify, is it a function? So not all of these that we are going to be given are going to be functions. So in order to tell if it is a function, the same input cannot correspond to different outputs. So what that means is you cannot have two y values for the same x value. So your x's cannot repeat. Okay, so if you had an ordered pair of 2, 4 and another ordered pair of 2, 6, your x repeated and they go to different y values. So you cannot have that. Okay, so you don't want your x to repeat. The only way you can have your x repeat is if the ordered pair is the exact same. So if I had 2, 4 and then later in the list I had 2, 4 again, it's the same exact ordered pair, so it doesn't matter.
So if you get like a 3, 4, and then like 2 problems later or whatever, you get like a 3, 5, you can't do that?
That would not be a function. Okay? So on a graph or a table, there's only one corresponding y for each x. So in your notes, we're going to identify functions and not a function. So on this side of your notes, I want you to write function. And over on this side, not a function. So those pictures you just cut out, we're going to label them as if they are a function or not a function. Okay? So if we look at number 1, whenever you have a graph, you can do what we call a vertical line test. So if you take your pen or your pencil and you run it across your x-axis, if your pen intersects with it only one time, then it is considered a function. Okay? So basically what I'm doing is I'm looking at each x value and seeing how many times it hits the graph. So if I look here, it hits once, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's only hitting my line one time. So that means I only have one x for every y. So is that a function?
No.
Yes, because my x does not repeat. So number 1, you glue under function.
Oh, you're going to glue them under?
Yep. Okay, number 2, we're not going to spend much time with the equations part of it. So for number 2, I'm going to tell you it is not a function. You guys will not have many of the equations that you have to identify.
So it's going to be graph?
Most of them are going to be graph or ordered pairs. So number 2 is not a function. Number 3. So I've got x equals y plus 1. So whatever x is, it's 1 more than y. So if I pick 2 for x, what's y have to equal?
3. No. 1.
1. Okay? So if I pick 2 for x, could I ever get a different y value than 1 given this equation? No. So my x is not going to repeat. So is it a function?
Yeah.
Yes. When x does not repeat, it is a function.
Are these all going to fit on one page?
Yep.
Oh.
Alright, number 4. So looking at your x value, so from each x you go up or down, how many times is it going to hit a point? Well, if you look at this -3, there's a point here and here. So it's going to hit 2 points. So my x matches with -3 and my y would be 2 and -2. So if I was listing these ordered pairs out, I would have -3, 2, and negative 3, negative 2. So x repeats, so it is not a function. Hey, number 5. Again, these equations one we're not going to spend much time on. So number 5 is a function. Number 6. So if I look at my table, do my x values repeat?
Yeah. No, your y. No. 1 and negative 1. Those are 2 different numbers.
So 1 and negative 1, those are 2 different. So does x repeat?
No.
No, so it is a function.
I was looking at the y's.
Yep, y's can repeat, x's cannot. So as soon as you see your x repeat with a different y, it's not a function. I look at number 7. So this is where I would do my vertical line test. So if I look from each x value, how many times is my x going to hit my line?
1.
Well, if I look here, if I draw a line straight up and down,
Oh, twice.
twice. So is it a function? No, because it's going to hit it twice. So not a function for number 7. Okay, number 8. Does my x repeat? No, my x does not, because it's 0, 1, 2. So is it a function? Yes, 8 is a function. Okay, number 9. The cost of a charm bracelet, if the bracelet costs $25 and each charm costs $10 to add. Okay, so if I think about it, I'm buying a charm bracelet and I want to buy 2 charms. How much is that going to cost me for a charm bracelet and 2 charms? $45, right? Is there any other way that I could get $45 with that?
What do you mean?
If I know that every bracelet's going to cost $25 and each charm is $10, is there another combination that I could do to get $45 besides 1 bracelet and 2 charms?
No.
No, because if they're set prices, it's not going to change it. So nothing can repeat it, so it will be a function. Okay, number 10. Do my x's repeat? Do my x's repeat?
They all repeat.
They all repeat. They're all 0. So I've got 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. So my x is 0, but I've got 3 different y values, so it is not a function. Okay, number 11, the last name of each student in your school if you are given the first name.
That doesn't not make sense.
So, would it be possible to have 2 Tom Smiths in the same school?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could repeat, right? So not a function. Okay, and number 12, the number of students in each of a teacher's homeroom classes. So could my homeroom and Mrs. Wright's homeroom have the same number?
Yeah.
Yes, so it's going to repeat. So is it a function?
No.
No. So your big thing you want to check is, does your x repeat? Alright, that's what you can always ask yourself. Does your x repeat?